Do you want to save time, money, and finally train on your own schedule? Building a home gym might be the simplest game changer that you've been ignoring. So, welcome back to the Bar Gym Reviews. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why I built my home gym, the benefits that I've seen so far, how you can start your own setup without spending a fortune, or at least that's what I'm going to tell my wife. And make sure you stick around and you'll get some real tips that you can use, even if you're on a budget or maybe even short on space. All right, so first let's talk convenience. Because honestly, this is the number one reason why I built my home gym. If you've ever had one of those days where you're slammed at work, maybe traffic's a nightmare in your area, and the gym, maybe it's just packed. That's exactly why I decided to create my own space here in my own home in my basement. Now I can train whenever my schedule fits, right? Early morning lifts, late night sessions, between meetings if I have meetings, or, maybe just on a lunch break. I train at least 4 days a week. Sometimes they're a quick 20-minute arm workout. Other times it's a full-blown killer leg 2-hour marathon. So whether you're getting your 30 to 40 minutes of cardio or that long lifting session, you can do it at the convenience of your own schedule. Having a home gym means there's no lines, there's no waiting for machines, and honestly, there's just no excuses. You literally just can roll out of bed, hit it, and well, consistency has never been easier than when I've had a home gym. All right, so next let's talk money, because building a home gym can actually save you thousands in the long run, or at least that's what I'm going to tell my wife. So think about it. The typical gym membership costs anywhere from, well, let's say 40 to 70 and maybe even more, but let's stay in that 40 to 70 range. So that's $500 to $800 a year. And in a 5-year span, we're talking about $2,500 to up to $4,000 just to walk into a building. And some of those buildings, they restrict the amount of time or what times you can work out. Compare that to buying a power rack, barbell, plates, and a bench. You've got equipment that you own. It has equity and it will last for years and maybe even a lifetime. Plus, it's ready the second you are ready. There's no holidays. You can get your early morning Christmas session in when you feel like it. The best part, you don't need to buy everything at once. Start with the essentials, barbell, plates, bench, and gradually add more for your budget and what your budget allows. Over time, your investment, well, honestly, it pays for itself, and your health is always worth the investment. At least, that's what I tell my wife. So technically, that's saving money, right? I hope. But long-term wise, guys, we're saving money, and at the end of the day, the investment in your health is the biggest investment that you can make. Next, let's talk about customization. One of the best things about a home gym, well, you call the shots. Want a full powerlifting setup? Done. Do you prefer functional training? Or maybe it's a mix of strength or cardio. You can add whatever system you need. You can have cable systems, you can have a rowing machine, cardio bike. The options are endless. You can even customize your training around maybe injuries or personal style, which is a huge if you want to stay consistent, avoid setbacks, and, well, continue to crush your goals. On top of that, I've customized my colors in my gym and the finishes in my gym, which is a big trend in the home gym community, which, matching your gear and your space isn't just aesthetic, but it makes your gym feel like your space, and it's honestly more motivating when it feels more like home. In my gym, I've combined strength equipment, functional training gear, and accessories that match exactly how I want to train and what I like to do on a daily basis. There's no wait in line, there's no restrictions, and everything is laid out perfectly for my workouts, and it has a great workflow for me. At this point, at home, you can make 100% of your gym yours, something that you get the most out of, more than you can in some, big box commercial gym. All right, next let's talk about hygiene and safety, two things that are often overlooked when you go to a commercial home gym. I've seen it. You guys are all filthy animals. At home, you're in charge. You're the filthy animal. So there's no worry about whose sweat is on your equipment, some weird sticky substance on a bench, shared lockers, which honestly, if you think about it, it's pretty gross. You wipe down your own gym on your own schedule. And you keep everything exactly how you like it and as clean as you like it. You like a grunge gym and you got your chalk all over the place. Hey, that's you. It's at least your chalk, your dead skin, your germs. And when it comes to heavy lifting, having your own space can make a huge difference. When it comes to setup times and safety, focusing on your form, it can all feel very rushed, and you might forget, and some others might forget to clean their equipment. So honestly, it's a lot less stressful, especially if you're a germaphobe, and it helps you train smarter, safer, in every single session, and cleaner at the end of the day. All right, looking for another major benefit of a home gym? Well, privacy and comfort comes to mind. Some people feel self-conscious at a commercial gym and just don't like being watched while trying maybe new exercise or something they haven't tried before. At home, you can train completely on your own terms without any judgment of form, timing, or maybe even choice of music. So let's be honest. Sometimes you just want to try the weird thing, right? You want to combine a move without feeling awkward at home? Well, you can experiment freely and have fun with your training without the embarrassment of others watching. It's also great for beginners. You can test new lifts, try different routines, and build confidence before stepping into a crowded environment. For me, privacy means I can focus on entirely on my workouts, tracking my progress, and well, honestly, for me, I love to film content down here, which is great to do alone or with less people. So it's a space that's truly yours, and it makes training way more enjoyable without the worry of others being around and maybe disrupting your workout. All right, another huge benefit to having a home gym is boosting motivation and staying consistent in your training. When your home gym is literally in your house, it is way easier to keep working out a habit. Even on my busiest of days, and I have a job, I coach, I have a lot of things that I do, I can still squeeze in a 20-minute arm session daily. On my non-lifted days, I can even get a little bit of extra cardio in if I didn't get enough steps in my day or my cardio load just wasn't high enough. I train at least 4 days a week, and sometimes it varies, right? I might have a 20-minute arm session, and if I was going to a commercial gym, it wouldn't be worth the travel. Other times, I have a 2-hour lifting session, and when I'm done, I just want to take a shower and go to bed. So having the freedom keeps me consistent. It makes it easier to hit my fitness goals, and honestly, it's just a way better circumstance than being in a commercial gym. That said, staying motivated can still be challenging at times, especially if you're like me. I'm at nature a pretty competitive person, and honestly, get that extra 5 pounds on the bar when you see somebody else doing heavy weight. But at the end of the day, that's what the internet's for, right? So you can always look things up. You can always keep yourself motivated and keep you hitting those big numbers if that's your goal. But at the end of the day, I just think it's way too convenient having that in your home, and it keeps that motivation and consistency. Consistency is the key. It keeps it very high. All right, so to recap, building a home gym gives you the convenience, the cost savings, customization, privacy, safety, and consistency. So those are all wonderful reasons to get a home gym or start your own home gym. Whether you're doing a quick session, long workouts, having your own space makes reaching your fitness goals honestly just easier. If you're ready to start building a home gym or maybe even upgrading the home gym that you've already started, please check out my affiliate links in the description. I do have some great companies that I work with. It has no extra cost to you, and I've handpicked some of this equipment to get you started or to level up your setup. So that helps us here at the Bar Gym Reviews, and honestly, I cannot thank you guys enough. So if you like what we're doing here at the Bar Gym Reviews, please like, please subscribe, and comment. What is the first thing you're going to pick up for your gym? And, well, what's the next thing you're going to pick up for your gym? So do all those things, and we'll see you guys next time.